Thank you for watching. If you like my content, I would love for you to support my Patreon page. Starting as low as $3 per month, you can contribute to my media. Contributions allow me to upgrade equipment and more time to dedicate to bring you up-to-date videos and merchandise. Click the link below in the description to get started today. And again, thank you so much for supporting me all these years.
I am that dude so pippin' what's crackin'. General on deck, so salute me, Captain. Never mind the hottest on the radio, sucker case, the numbers on the beat. I'm a bad mother. I rock the mics when I step on stage. Still that nigga, leave the crowd in the daze. They look at me, I can tell they amazed. The ones that can't outdo me are the ones that hate. I move the crowd like someone sprayed mace. Put me on blast, I'm heading straight to your face like what? I thought so. You don't know I spit that hard geometry, that's why I'm beast mode.
I am not going to go the route that everybody else has gone with this subject. I will start by saying I don't want to make this video, but I feel like I have to because of the position that I'm in, the world that I've grown up in, because I feel like I kind of relate to the world that Kev on Stage has kind of came up in. And while I'm not in his position, because he is definitely a lot more valuable to me and has a lot more power than me, but I felt like this had to be said. This is just my feelings on it. And you know, Angel, you can come on in here and sit down too. This is for you too. So Kevin Samuels passed away. I've been ignoring a lot of, I made my video and I posted it. It was out of a lot of, I was angry, not at the fact that women were coming for Kevin Samuels, but the fact that people were talking about this man that has children, has a mother, and people are just really running his name in the mud. And I get it. It's a hot topic. Hell, my podcast, we did like 1.5 episodes talking about this shit. And, which I said I wasn't going to bring up again. But then these clips started surfacing. You know, I actually follow a lot of YouTubers that love and support Kevin Samuels, male and female. And they all made videos where they felt like they had to address some things that Angel and Kevin said about Kevin Samuels. I honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I think I don't want to. I'm gonna take the high road on this as far as what I really. Because when I first heard it, I really wanted to go in, but maybe they don't understand. Because here's what y'all need to understand. Church folk, when they get a little popular and when they get a little bit of money, success, fame. I mean, you gotta understand, Kev just came off of Versus with Mary Mary and BB and CeCe Winans. That's like kind of top tier hosting duties in the church. If you were in the church and you're hosting a concert like that, you're top tier entertainment. You become, that's kind of like, that's like if Dave Chappelle before the Chappelle Show hosted a Jay-Z concert, you know what I'm saying? I mean, on that sense, on that level. So Kev on Stage, you know, this move, you know, he's solidified within the community of church. So, and I remember Kev on Stage when he first started and how he would, you know, do his comedy. A lot of Christians didn't like what he was saying. They were saying that he was saying nigga too much. And I was one of those ones that were kind of defending him because, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But now here we got Kev on Stage on his platform, his huge platform, talking about Kevin Samuels. Him and that chick Angel. And that other guy that kind of does, I'm guessing he does all the production and he kind of sits back and, you know, That was a guy. I don't remember his name. But here's my problem with this. Because a lot of contradictions happen. And I'm used to it. I'm someone who grew up in the Kojic community, church community, got on a church van. I know about the sausage in my pocket. I know about all that. I lived that life, Kevin. I understand where you're coming from. I grew up, I lived with a superintendent of Church of God in Christ, Kansas Southwest District. That was my uncle. May he rest in peace. And I understand some of the pressures that you had coming up, bro. But I also understand how fame, money, and things like that can warp your mind to where you feel like you're better than other people. And that's what kind of makes me sad, Kevin. Because, and I want you to understand, if it was an unfortunate situation where you passed away and people came for you for your comedy, I would be the same way. Because you should really start doing your research about people. You should really, and this isn't about, because I have said before, I didn't agree with everything that Kevin Samuels said, because yes, some of it was foul. I didn't like how he talked about women's weight. I didn't like about, he came a little harsh, but he wasn't lying. See, here's the thing, Kevin. You married your wife, and y'all have sons. Those are your sons. As far as the public knows, that you guys have been faithful to each other, loyal to each other, and that's that. Angel, you're a married woman. Married your husband. You're a married Delta woman. Married your husband. All your kids are yours. Those are your babies. And I'm not speaking ill on your family. I'm just saying, y'all ain't had to live this life. Y'all don't know what it's like dating nowadays. Y'all don't understand. Y'all need to understand where Kevin was coming from. There are women out there who got more kids than you, Angel, that really think that having 4, 5, 6 kids by 4 or 5 different dudes, that they are entitled to have a man who has 1 or less kids and makes $200,000 a year. There are women out there like this, Angel. There are women out there who feel like a man should immediately, as soon as he starts dating her, not marriage, dating, he should be taking care of her kids that aren't his. There are women out there who are entitled. I mean, you really have to not watch the clips of Kevin Samuels. You got to watch the whole episodes to get context. Now, I understand women like to protect women, especially black women, because of vagina. And that's what's up. But it's wrong, because you put yourself in a position and in a spot that you really don't need to be in, Angel. You're a married woman. You married I believe your college sweetheart. Y'all good. Y'all got y'all own production company, production company type thing. Y'all on TikTok, y'all on YouTube, y'all on Instagram, y'all bubbling. You got you part of the Kev on Stage crew. Y'all good to go. This isn't for you. I understand it'd be different if Kevin Samuels was calling females bitches and hoes and all that stuff, but he gets on, because he got on men as hard as he got on women. The only difference is there's hardly any value in bashing black men no more, because there are certain people that already got that bag and they're good. Y'all didn't even go this hard on R. Kelly. Mind you, Kevin Samuels ain't killed nobody. He ain't raped nobody. He ain't hurt nobody. All he did was speak the truth. Let's be 100. Women don't like the truth. If you go to your husband and ask him, does this look fat? And he says, yeah, more than likely that nigga is sleeping on the couch. And you're probably not going to talk to him for a couple of days. Women don't like the truth. That's just what it is. Now, I don't know your husband. I'm not going to disrespect you because you're a married woman. Now, everybody else is on here calling you all types of names, and I'm not going to do that because I am a fan of Kev on Stage Studios. I am subscribed to Kev on Stage Studios, the app. I support black businesses, and I love what y'all do. I'm trying not to cuss. I've been dealing with Kev on Stage when he was working at the bank and making his videos before or after work, whenever he does it. When it was just a camera, he do the quick little videos, the quick cheap editing. I dig that. I'm one of your grassroots fans, Kev. I dealt with you when you went to All Def Digital. I remember when you and Doughboy had the show, the Ratchet and the Righteous. I remember when that show ended. I remember when you tried to do it by yourself, and I remember when you brought Angel in. I didn't know who Angel was, but the fact that she fit right in made me want to research her, and it made me a fan. I am that person. I have a little humility in me because I know that you probably did this and you thought it would be cool, but I also understand how female dominant the church is. See, you getting women's good graces in black church, you are good to go. That's why you got male pastors that are able to sleep with multiple women in the church and still keep their position. You got male pastors that can take the church money and run with it and do whatever he wants to do with it. And it's cool because as long as the females in the church are happy, as long as the black women are happy, then it's okay. I understand that. I know that logic, and tell me I'm lying. It's logic where if you keep the women in the church happy, it's good to go. You know what I'm saying? You got up there and you was, on stage at the verses and you was singing and had the women clapping and laughing and happy. You was giving shots out to all the women. It was great. Bro, I understand. I know. I get it. I understand. A lot of these YouTubers that are just taking shots at y'all, they don't get it. I understand. This is your position now. You have to be a follower when it comes to church stuff. Because as long as Kev is pleasing the women, he is good to go. I want y'all to understand this. As long as he's making the females of the church happy, cool. And right now, women everywhere, black women especially, are rejoicing over this man's death. Are you entitled to speak your opinion? Yes, you're entitled to speak your opinion, but a simple, I don't agree with what he said. I really didn't like what he talked about, and it was cool. But, Kev, your wife is not that. Angel, you are not that. Y'all are not the women that he speak of. You're not. So you're fighting a battle that really doesn't concern you, other than the fact that there are women who were butthurt with this. So let me explain something to you. Women gave him power. Women called into his shows. Women bought his merch. Women got his consultations. Women gave that man his views. This dude went viral every other video. It wasn't because of the men. It was because of the women. This dude, he has whole podcast episodes that got numbers that dwarf anything that, Kev, you've done on your channel on YouTube. Tell me I'm lying. This dude he has so many videos that are at least 10 million views. It is ridiculous. And I'm not saying that to diss you. I'm saying that that wasn't all men. That was women. Women would literally sit there, black women, and watch his programming, Kevin. Angel, these black women will sit there and listen to this man talk. They wouldn't hang up the phone and just listen. They called in. I mean, personally, I feel like they were trolling him when they was like, I got 7 kids. And I think they were just saying that shit to be saying it. But they gave him power. You can't call an alcoholic if you're giving him drinks. You are enabling him. They enabled him to have power, because I've been in YouTube for a long time. I've had a couple videos that semi went viral, but if I didn't bust my ass, I wouldn't be where I am as far as where I am, which I'm not much. I only got like maybe 1,300 subscribers. I don't know. I'm nowhere near you. But I know that this situation doesn't concern y'all. And this is for a lot of people. It doesn't concern a lot of you. Women will fight battles that they don't need to fight. A lot of y'all, I have friends. Don't feel bad, Angel. I have friends who are married that were going in on him, and I had to remind them, you are married. You know who your kid's father is. You know where he is. He's in the next room playing the Xbox. He's taking out the trash later on and pulling the trash to the curb. Y'all going to sit down and discuss bills. You know what I'm saying? You're going to cook him a meal and you're going to massage his shoulders. You're probably going to give him some too. This is the things that I'm telling y'all about. This is not your battle. These are the battle for the women who are delusional out here. Women who think that just because they have vagina, they are entitled. Now, I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't be happy. The moral of what Kevin Samuels was saying is be humble, ladies. A lot of y'all aren't humble. I know a lot of women that feel like that they have 6, 7 kids, and I'm not playing. This is not an exaggerated number. I know women that have between 4 and 6 kids, maybe even more, that feel like they can still find a man who's going to come in with 1 or 2 kids or less and be willing to shift his life so he can be with her. Now, I'm not saying that's not possible, because I know a lot of dudes who have gotten in relationships like that where they had a woman who had multiple kids and it worked out. They were able to congeal. But Tyler Perry got y'all confused. These movies and these books got y'all confused. Y'all think, oh my God, I can have a love like that. I got 4 or 5 kids. This man's an executive at wherever, and he makes $400,000 a year. He's going to sweep me off my feet, rescue my kids, and I'm going to be good. No, it doesn't always work like that. So yes, I'm disappointed in Kev on stage, and I'm disappointed in that chick Angel. I know my little $5.99 doesn't mean nothing to y'all. That's why I'm not even going to cancel my subscription. I'm going to keep it going because I feel like I'm going to continue to support you. Everybody makes mistakes. I want this to be a lesson to y'all. Everybody makes mistakes. I know my $5.99 don't mean nothing to y'all. Y'all probably get about 6 or 7 more subscribers. If I did cancel, but I'm not going to cancel because to me that's petty. I'm not a cancel guy when it comes to cancel culture. I understand that we make mistakes. You just stated your opinion. It was a bad opinion. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I will continue to keep watching your show. I will continue to support you. But I implore on you, Kevin. Angel, I implore you. Did I say implore on you? I think I did. Implore on you. I implore you. Do your research before you talk about people. Because there are a lot of people that probably saw that. Could you imagine, Kev, if you passed away, and I'm not wishing death on you, your mama goes online, bro, and all she sees is people bashing you, bro. And she knows her son's heart. Angel, imagine, God forbid, if one of your sons passed away and they were YouTube famous or they had some type of thing and people were on there bashing him. People who said they were a part of the church. People who said they were good Christian people bashing him. I will tell you right now, that is one of the reasons why I stopped going to church. Because that's what church folks do. They talk about people and they make people feel bad to lift themselves up. Because you got nothing from that. I mean, you could have talked about it. Y'all could have said what he did. You could have said, I didn't like his conduct. But you didn't have to do that. You have a huge platform, Kev. I'm not even going to go into how you kind of did Doughboy. Because that's between you and him, and I don't know him, and I don't know you personally. I really felt like that was kind of foul. If it's because all I know is rumors. Y'all been pretty tight-lipped on it, and that kind of tells me that there's something still there as far as friendship. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know, because nobody really knows what happened. But that's just me. I know it's all it triggered me. It made me feel like it brought me back to a horrible place that I was in when I was younger, when I had to deal with people talking about me and my friends and things like that. So it breaks my heart to hear someone once again, and that's a part of the church community that I like and I looked up to and I respect, going the low road, Kev. You didn't have to do that. I'm just one voice. I probably don't even account for 3% of your income, so I'm just one voice. All I ask, brother, is that you just be mindful of who you talk about. Because for all you know, his mama might have been a Kevin Samuels, Kevin on stage fan. You don't know that. His mom might have been someone who loved your show. You don't know that, bro. And here you are, you an angel, on your huge platform, talking about this man like a dog. That's all I got to say.